Hey guys, Cully3 here and welcome to episode 8 of 1001 million in 1 month. Now a lot of you guys enjoyed yesterday's episode because it was something a little different in terms of trading. It took one technique and mixed and matched it, I suppose, and did something different with it. Now for today I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to show you an adaptation or a tip or a trick that I use with buy low sell high, and I've had a lot of success with it. Now for the first example, what we'll do is we'll look at upgraded players. So we'll kick straight on in and I'll search for the purpose of this technique, I'll use Chicharito from Man United. Now what I'll do first is I'll obviously put in all his search criteria, and then I will look for his lowest buy now. Now I've been trading with him all day, so I know it's somewhere between 4 and 4.5k for bad formations, I suppose, and obviously it'll be that bit more for better formations. Now the reason why I focus on upgraded players is because not only will their normal players show up, but also the upgraded players. So there's two different types of cards that will show up in when you search for them. Now, some people won't actually look to go and trade with him. The reason being is they have to sift through all of the normal cards just to get to the upgraded cards. So you'll find that you will win quite a considerable amount more. You'll win quite a considerable amount more of them due to this reason. Now, with upgraded players, I generally do it with players who aren't that far apart in terms of price. So that's why Chicharito, his normal card does go for about 1500 to 2k. It could go for a bit more with better formation, and his upgraded version only goes for a couple thousand more. So as you can see here, I'm going to go through all the ones, through all the different formations, and I will go and bid on all the upgraded ones. Now, you need to be careful when you do this, guys, because I made the mistake myself of bidding on the normal ones by accident because they are so similar. Now, I've only done it once today, and thankfully I still actually made a profit off it, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, you need to be aware of exactly which ones you're bidding on. So you can see here, I will bid a bit more for ones with 4 at the back. And you can do this with most upgraded players, but generally stick to ones where the price isn't too far. There isn't that big of a price difference between the normal card and the upgraded card. So that's what I got to do. I go through and I bid on them all, and I'll do that every hour for a couple hours a day. Now for the next example of what you could do this with is you could do it with a player who has other players in the same position and also the same nationality. So it's nearly hard to avoid them, and they also have to kind of be the same level. So you can see here I'm typing in the search criteria for Chiellini. Now what you'll see is Bonucci and also Barzagli shows up. Well, not there because I'm searching the lowest buy now, and I know it is somewhere between 4 and 4.5k. And obviously again, a bit more for better formation. So he actually has a similar price to Chicharito. Now what I'll do is I'll search the maximum price and I'll go through them all. So you will see there the Barzagli and Bonucci show up. So again, this is another, it's basically the exact same principles of the upgraded cards. A lot of people won't look to go and trade with Chiellini because they know they have to sift through all the Barzaglis, all the Bonuccis just to get to Chiellini. You'll see in the last couple of episodes, or basically throughout the whole series, that I have been trading with Chiellini a lot, and I have been doing it quite successfully. So that's the reason why I pick players like this. A couple of other examples would be, you could do Sergio Ramos from Real Madrid because you also have Arbeloa in at right back, and he's Spanish as well. So I hope you kind of get the idea of this technique. It's a bit hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure you do pick up the general gist of the player has to have someone in the same, they have to be in the same position, same nationality, and the same team and the same level. So there are two examples there. You could probably go out and find loads more and do it with them, and you'll find that people won't trade with them because there is more than one player that will show up in the search criteria. So that's why I do Chiellini. So yeah, I'll pop straight into the watches and show you everything that I won today, and you'll notice that throughout the first page it's all Chicharitos and Chiellinis. So they're exactly what I traded with today. I also picked up a few more on the next page. There you can see that I picked up a normal Chicharito for 2k, but I sold them on for 3k, so it wasn't too bad. And also I picked up a couple Ramoses for just over 10k. I'll be able to make 15 to 16k for them. They seem to have been 5 at the back as well, but they were right wing back, so it's not too bad. And yeah, in the trade pile I also picked up a few Chicaritos on buy now, because you will find in the 55th minute people won't be 59th minute him because he is between the upgraded and the normal one. But we'll pop all them up in the trade pile, and you'll see now in a couple of seconds that everything has sold within the trade pile. So I sold 19 items in total today. and I made roughly, I think, about 55k profit, and I'm up to 311,000. So a pretty good day overall. But you could see me going through all the players. I made like 4 to 5k on Chicharito's, a bit more you could see there for good formations. And I also sold on the Ramoses for 15.5k. They were right wing back with 5 at the back. So yeah, also you can see there Mata. Now Mata is obviously another example of an upped player that I use this technique with, and again you can find so many up players that you can use this technique with. So again, I was happy with the trading I did today. If you'd like to see little adaptations like that I do with main techniques, just leave a comment and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, and I will see you next time, guys.